This is D-Swank, and
Fuzzehgamer, how y'all doing today?
we're in our survival series.
Yes.
So,
Nurgle has released me.
yes, he has done snurgling the Nurgle.
Mm.
I am going to name a ship the Schnurgle, in your honor.
Alright.
But, we have discovered a problem.
Yes.
And would you like to go into the problem?
We got no power. Or rather, we have very, very little power. We can't run everything.
He's been running around with the drill screaming, "I don't have the power!"
Yeah. Basically, if we have everything turned on, the nanites immediately sap the power as soon as they come on. So we got those turned off for the moment. But even with that turned off, the stuff over here kind of shuts off and on. I think we might be fine with the nanites turned off, though.
Okay. Our batteries are going down, it looks like.
No, those
Two
are
are
recharging.
empty. Oh, they are?
Yeah, because he's only had one a while ago.
Okay. We do have another ship over there we can yank some solar panels off of.
Mm-hmm.
And modify. But our first thing is going to be, at least for me, putting a ore detector on the mining Mura and going hunting for Urnum.
And we believe somewhere, either on the main asteroid or one of the satellites around us, there is some. Pretty sure,
Yes.
anyway.
So, I'm going to go ahead and get started on that. What, any primary thing you want to do first for yourself, or long-term goal?
The immediate goal is getting the internal station reactor hooked up to the piping system, so that when you come back with uranium, it can give us power. And I might try to fit a second one in there so we can run the nanites and everything else smooth.
And, let's see, other things. There is some talk, there's some schematics that I found on the workshop that might make this look pretty epic, that we may projector and build, but that's later.
Right.
So, we need power now.
Yeah, we do.
Oh yeah, also, we're looking at getting, the harvesting facilities up and running using, the nanites, solar panels, transporter arrays, things like that. So, we may or may not get to that.
Probably. We'll see. At some point today, I do want to finish these airlocks, though, and get your door closing hoo-ha involved.
The script and everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to ditch this gravity generator because somehow it's shifting the gravity at 0.02 to the left.
Okay. Well, at first I thought it might be something related to my captured ship here.
I thought it was too, but I turned it off and everything's fine now.
Okay. Yeah.
And we'll situate the gravity problem in a bit.
Okay.
And remember when we were talking about me building a companion ship to the Remora?
Yeah.
I think I am actually going to build what I had planned for a creative build.
Okay. Cool.
When we get to that point, it's kind of it's the one that you kind of convinced me to do something asymmetrical.
Ah.
So we're gonna, well, I am gonna play with that when I get to the point of building a ship again.
Okay, let's see. I'm kind of torn on plunking a couple solar panels on the mini-Muras.
I'll see where that'd hurt. Backup power is always good.
True. Especially out here.
Especially since we jumped without it recently.
Recently, that was what? How many weeks ago?
Only about 3 if you don't count the one where we were absent wasn't quite that long ago.
Okay. Do we have any solar cells?
Nah, I don't believe we do.
Okay, so I've got to tear down one of the arrays. Goody gumdrops. Alright, so we're off to look for Urnham, right?
The wizard.
The
Yes.
Wizard of Urnham?
Yes. The wonderful Wizard of Urnham. Okay, I'm glad I don't have seizures.
What?
And I might have to put a seizure warning this session. When I weld something up, there's this lighting glitch and it just starts strobe lighting all over the place.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a little rough.
Yeah, have you grinded down anything big yet? Or welded
No.
anything big yet?
Nothing big. I mean, I've put a solar panel and core detector on the Minimar.
Okay.
I was reading somewhere about NASA talking to Straczynski about using the design of the Star Fury, the basic concept, as a forklift for the International Space Station.
That would be cool.
And he said, sure, whatever. Just call it a Star Fury.
I love it.
The whole concept stopped, but I just thought the idea of having a Star Fury in existence meant that Babylon 5 would be the closest to of all the sci-fis to being true then.
And further establishing its dominance.
Yep. Babylon 5. Babylon Bears. You remember those?
Mm-hmm. Indeed I do.
That whole storyline is one of my favorites.
It's a good one. I have been tempted on more than one occasion to actually pick up the figure set that they also advertised in show.
Yeah.
They're not actually... there goes that strobe again.
They're not as expensive as you'd think? Is that what you're going to say?
Right. Their market value dropped considerably. Well, they never went up, really, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Well, it's because the show has kind of disappeared compared to, like, Star Wars and Star Trek, which are having a renaissance, if you will.
Right.
I need to stop harvesting. But I have close to 200,000 Urnham.
Alright, decompressing the station temporarily.
Hey, I'm on my little ship, I don't care.
Well, just in case you wonder why there was no air in there, you know. Sometimes you wonder things like that.
Well, I just figure you were going to try and kill me.
Well, I mean, you know, always got to have a hobby.
I mean, I don't know what those monoliths said to you. I know what they said to me.
Well, the monoliths didn't really have that much of an impact on me. It's more of my time with Norgal, really. He, despite what he did to me, he inspired me quite a bit. It's very
all that snuggling late at night with Norgal.
Dude, he's so soft and squishy.
When you're trying to butt up ports and it's the wrong end.
Yeah. That'd get you in trouble.
Yeah, well, some states it's illegal.
I've heard. How they enforce that, I don't even want to know.
I think it's just like if the police knock on your door and you're doing things and
All right.
like the foyer of your house.
Okay. If someone knocks on my door, I'm not leaving it in. I don't care what I'm doing. Sorry. Yeah, I went there. Alright. Moving the reactor.
Yeah, I kind of wish there were upgrades for the refineries that made them more efficient at, like, refining certain elements.
Yeah, that'd be cool. But aren't we supposed to get those white furnaces or whatever you're talking about?
It'd be nice. I don't know if we will or not.
Well, if we knew anything about modding, we could always do something about that.
I know things about modding. Not great things, but things.
It's so much trouble just to move the reactor over one block. They need a new tool. Something big, something expensive that you can move things around without taking them apart.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we have all the uranium that I caught cooking through the refineries. Do we have any arc? Yeah, we have a couple arc furnaces.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't look like they're on.
Probably not. Alright, so let me get your opinion real quick, if you're still here.
Yeah.
Right here where I got the hole pulled in, this is where the reactor was.
Give me just a second to get out. I'm in inventory at the moment.
Okay. I'm thinking about moving the reactor. Maybe
Okay.
down below.
I was spelling arc like arc.
What have you been playing recently?
I don't know. Also, should point out that mini Mura has 100 uranium in each of its reactors.
Nice. Keep it in there.
Okay. Where are you?
Right now I'm going down below, but if you go up top where I got a hole cut out,
Okay, you've got a hole on the top of the...
You'll see the glass
section?
missing. Like right in front where the reactor was.
Okay. Where the reactor was...
I'm coming up to guide your way.
Other side.
I'll be your beacon.
Ah, here.
So this is where the reactor was.
Right.
I would have to probably put pipes just like clean down through the center column. And I could do a decorative column to hide that. I mean, we could do that.
Well, here's a thought.
Mm-hmm.
We go ahead and do that. We keep the station depressurized for now. And we can cut a hole in the top of this, like the top roof.
Right.
And if we come out, I think it's pretty close. If we remove the antenna and the Gatling gun up here,
right,
and the first layer of armor, I think the platform that's there is about the right size for us to put the that tower, command tower.
Okay.
It's just an option.
We could do that.
Okay.
And yeah, I can continue that tower shape down to hide the pipe through the center of the station here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that tower also, we could just have stacked large reactors all the way up that tower.
Right. It was pretty wide, wasn't it?
Yep.
Okay.
Now, something that we probably should do at some point, and I agree with the guys who talk about doing this, we probably should put a large shield generator on the station.
Probably. Because just when we think we're safe, there's going to be an Argentavis floating by and damn little
then you can catch it.
Not that kind of Argentavis.
For y'all who aren't, that's kind of an in-joke. Fuzzy is planning on going on an Argentavis catch in Ark.
At some point.
Yes. He's complaining about not having his own heavy flyer. And honestly, we could probably build the tower without the nanites.
Yeah.
So I may go ahead and work on that.
Okay.
Since we've got uranium.
Right. I'll feather this out the way I got it on the other side and clean that up.
Projector. Might want to wait just a little bit until we get the kind of the base plate of the tower down. Make sure we don't screw up the...
Okay. Oh, I see it. Hey, they're working.
Yep. Alright. Okay.
That is almost perfect. Okay, not
Alright.
quite.
Does it need to go forward or back?
It needs to go back 1.
Okay.
Oh, wait, it's on a 4. Damn it. It'll be your choice then.
I say leave it.
Okay, we'll fight. We'll figure with that, I guess. I can maybe deal with that. I don't know.
One gap there. How? Okay. That's odd. Oh, just the roof line here is a little odd.
Oh, I was
because
working on something.
Forward and back, it's about the same, I think.
Well, the center point is actually on an even number, because there's 4 blocks across his this. Yeah.
Oh, is it sideways? Is the issue?
Is it?
No. 1 and 1. Okay, so it's just forward and back, but we can fix that easily.
Yeah.
No, we can't. Damn you.
Why?
Actually, we can. We can.
Yeah. I'll make it
Which
work.
one are you taking off? The same one I'm... Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it.
It's a little more complex than I thought, but there's that stairwell there.
Stairwells can go. We don't need dual stairwells.
Okay.
Fight the symmetry. Fight the power. Who builds on evens and space engineers? How could you do that?
I do that.
You better not.
I do that on purpose, though. I do that because I know it irritates you to hell.
Honestly, only when industrial parts are involved, because it seems like they're all on an even number.
Alright, so I'm going to start with that one.
I'm actually going to rework this top a little bit while you're working on that.
Okay. More steel
Probably
plates.
get rid of all these stairwells altogether and use elevators instead.
Yes.
Sounds like a plan to me.
We have elevators. Let's
Yes.
use them.
There you go. Okay.
Now, something I probably should say, I discovered this a while ago.
Right.
My suit is...
Oh, I watched your update too.
Okay. You did?
A little more hydrogen, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And honestly, that needs to be vanilla. We need multiple suits with multiple functions.
Okay.
And we had that discussion before about like a military suit with more armor and engineer suit with more power and stuff like that. Explorer suit, more power, more hydrogen, but little to no armor. Well, looks like today's projects have been put to the side slightly. Well, no, because yours was complete. You got uranium, and we're sort of working on getting power up in here. Maybe, kind of, sort of.
Oh, shit. The floor disappeared.
Hey, that's probably one of the things that me and Bolt have in common. I go to task on something, you better get the hell out of the way.
I need a better tool.
Oops. I just ran out of room. Since you can replace that with the two. Actually, we have the single block ramps, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
So let's go ahead and do that and cut down on block numbers and all that little hoo-ha.
Yeah. The only reason why I was using the other was because that was the first thing that popped up on the screen.
Right.
Heavy armor ramp. I don't want heavy. I want just normal.
This I will actually extend out, I think. Keep what was an observation bay on the outside here, because why not?
Okay.
Oh, look what's on my default.
Hmm? Oh. Auto irritate?
Yes, sir.
Come on. Well.
And we might change the shape where this connects a little bit right there.
Well, yeah. This was just kind of the let's get things started.
Yeah. I'm actually getting a little bit of lag tonight.
So am I. I don't know if it's because this is actually quite a bit of data.
Oh, the
What
projection?
do you think? Yeah. I turned the projector to only buildable now that we've got kind of the footprint down.
Okay.
Okay, we have 13 hours of power now.
Nice.
Want to try turning the nanites back on?
You're more than welcome to try.
Okay. Control panel. Nanites. Nanite factory. I'm going to turn off. I'm going to leave cleanup. Projector. Air. Mining and medical are off. We're only going to have on cleanup and deconstruction so that it can finish that what it was tearing down up there. And while it's running, we have 2 hours of power.
Okay.
I figure once it's done deconstructing stuff, we can tell it to start working on other things.
Right.
Give it like one order. But from this, if we're going to be building a large ship using the nanites, we're going to need a lot of power.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah. That's going to be a project for us. I guess our most important stuff is going to end up becoming silicons and everything we need to make solar arrays and batteries.
Mm-hmm. So that means pretty sure that's going to be gold, silver, silicon, probably iron, which, you know, iron's iron.
Yeah, but we'll need those so that we can power our mining outposts. And probably wouldn't be bad to slowly try and get a large enough array that we can power everything here.
Yeah. Let's carry this shape down instead of the other one up. Whoops. Do you have space to pick up metal? Thank you.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just welding up what the projection says, and then we can edit.
Okay, well, kind of in the process, so damn it. Okay, go drop some stuff off.
I figure once that ship up there is deconstructed, we'll turn it on to like projection stuff, so we can get the basic framework done.
Right.
Maybe construction as well. Actually, looking at it, the stuff that the nanites had cut off before we shut down last week, it's not finishing cleaning that up. So,
we'll have to deal with that.
yeah, I figured I'd fly over, and I mean the little pieces it is, but the full blocks, it's not. So,
well, yeah, it's disconnected from the beacon. So, well, you know, this would be a chance to play with that area thing.
We won't really want to be playing with things at the moment with our power.
Well, it'd be disconnected. We could stick a single antenna on it. That should be enough to run a beacon. And you're already trying to do that anyway. It should operate like a singular beacon, not drawing a whole lot of power to begin. I don't know.
Yeah, that I don't know either. That's kind of... I kind of want to play with that in, like, creative before I start.
Alright.
Passage, going...
Got myself trapped.
Yeah. What? You've become a trap?
Yes.
I kind of wish I had face cam for that. Reaction. I kind of like just sitting here watching the nanites do their thing. It's kind of cool to me. Do you know how many group survival series on playthroughs there are on the internet?
A lot. That would be my guess.
Okay.
Why do you ask?
Just curious. Because I know you have the scripted one that Shaq and his group are doing. You have Sage's survival, but that is... Oh. I've got a load issue with a rock. It's kind of humorous.
I think I might have trapped myself out. Okay.
You probably should come up here and take a look at this.
I'm on the way. Oh, what the? What kind of asteroid did we land on? What does that say? Immersive base color. Gloss. Metalness.
Dude.
Metalness. Screen cap time.